Hey everybody, it's Liam Piper here, and today I thought I'd share with you what I've bought thrifting this January. I've done things a little bit different this month. I've been thrifting twice. The main reason why is because whenever I go to charity shops, they sometimes say, "Oh, I'm sorry, we had some PS2 stuff, we had some games with this console that you're looking for, but we sold out. I'm sorry, blah 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 blah." So I'm going twice a month now, one at the start of the month, one in the middle of the month. It just gives me a better chance to find stuff. I'm going to show you what I've bought today. There is only one item I won't show that I bought today. I'm going to leave that item till last. So, yeah, this is full, I should say. I'll make sure I don't actually show you the food I've got in there as well. So we'll start off with a game that I've wanted to buy for a while. Also, I should just quickly say, Ashen's Game Boy t-shirt. Got it for Christmas. Awesome shirt. It's Gran Turismo 4. Now, this is the game, if I remember, that actually has races that will fully take 24 hours. Which I don't understand. Yeah, this is a game I've actually wanted to review for quite a while. But I haven't actually owned a copy. I used to borrow my brother's copy. I mean, I've got Gran Turismo 3 as well. Actually waiting in my collection as well to review at some point. But I think 4 I find it a little bit better. Overall, it feels a little bit more polished. Next up, another racing title, Flat Out 2. Now, the only reason why I bought this is, look at that artwork. Look at those images. Things going boom, cars going fast. Driving this reckless is no accident. I mean, come on. As a guy, whenever I hear that, yeah. A little bit strange here. The clips for the manual have either fallen out or been pulled out. That's a bit annoying. Disc is in perfect condition. Couldn't ask for a better disc, to be honest. That was another good title. Both of those were 99p, by the way. This title I've wanted for a while. I'm gonna have to clean this up a little bit because the cover's full of sticker residue. But as you can see that, alright, it is Killzone. I've heard a lot of good things about Killzone, both mainly as a series. As you can see in the inside here, the case has some damage, some little bit tearing to it. The disc is actually pretty good. You can see my whole setup here. Yes, I do use OBS for recording videos. I don't do it via like Windows Movie Maker or anything. I mean, heck, I can't. I'm on a Mac. Right, next up. Now, this is a title I bought simply because of the company, but the game actually looks relatively interesting. It is Godai Elemental Force. I love games with elements in them. I love the elemental styles of some games. I mean, you can see on the back, it's actually made by the 3DO company, and the people who also made the Panasonic 3DO, of course. This game just looks very, very intriguing. I don't know whether it's an RPG title or if it's just a action sort of platform, like an action sort of game. And he said platformer. What am I talking about? I don't know if it's like an action sort of fighter game. But yeah, that's definitely one I look forward to playing. And next up, now this game looks terrible, but I bought it anyway. It is the Millennium European Paintball Series Championship Paintball. Why? I mean, I will say, to the game's credit, you can see the graphics are actually pretty good. It actually looks pretty good. 67 teams, officially licensed gear. Don't know what MPPL stands for. National Paintball Premier League. I don't know, but I think this disc is absolutely immaculate. You can tell sometimes with games like this, the disc will be most likely immaculate because nobody plays them. I will actually be playing that though at some point. Next up, now I believe I showed this in a previous thrifting video. No, well, not this particular title, but a game previously in the series. Is a XGRA, Extreme G Racing Association. Now I own XGR3, and I believe this is the one before it. As you can see on the back, it is very much like it's like a Wipeout sort of title. Very futuristic. The disc, once again, I don't go for weak discs. Absolutely not. I mean, manuals also immaculate. £1 as well. All those 6 titles you just saw were £1, all from the same store. Now into the second section of my bag. Let me just make sure I'm getting all the games out here as I bang my computer by accident. Wow, that didn't actually sound at all right. Now I've got all sorts of stuff in. There we go. There we go. I'll put them down this side. Organisation. I need to be more organised. This is the only game I got from what. There's a store I went to. This was the only game I got from it. It is Max Payne. I don't know if I actually own this or not. I mean, I bought it just in case I didn't. There's no manual inside. That's a little bit of a shame. Disc is a little bit scratched up, but it should still be perfectly playable. Sometimes if it's games like that, I tend to just accept a slightly weaker disc. Something not retro this time, as you just see my lips moving. This is actually a Wii title. For those who don't know, I recently picked a Wii up. This was around about a month or two ago. And this is the first appearance of a Wii game in my thrifted videos, I think. I'm not too sure, but I got this. For £1, Mad World. I have heard a lot of amazing things about Mad World. I mean, look at the graphic style on that. That looks freaking amazing. Made by Platinum Games. The same people who have made games like Bayonetta. They did Legend of Korra. They were originally Clover Games who did stuff like Okami and God Hands. This disc is absolutely immaculate. And yeah, you can see where I got it from. The Cash in Hand store. I generally don't find so many things in that store, but when I do, it's normally decent things. On to the next store I went to, and the price on this is actually incorrect, what I paid for it. Naruto Ultimate Ninja. There's £2.50 there. Oh wait, it's this hand. Yay for doing things backwards. That's just £2.50. The wonderful girl at the till only charged me £2 for some reason. I don't know why. Won't complain. I mean, it's Naruto Ultimate Ninja, for goodness sake. Oh, Ultimate Ninja is like any Naruto fighting game. Most of them are actually pretty good. The on the inside, really, really good condition. Really, really happy with that. Actually, I mean, look at that. It looks like similar to the sort of game I actually played at a comic book convention in 2015, like a modernized version of it. Next up is a game that I've heard really good things about, but I've only heard really good things about the PC version, not the PS2 version. So this one's going to be interesting. Is a Myst 3 Exile. The perfect place to find revenge. That's something quite interesting. I mean, if you look at the back, I mean, look at the... you can see right here, look. You can see that they still stuck with the old, I can't remember, CD sort of, Cinemax FMV, that was it. Made by Ubisoft. Disc is a little bit scratched up, but it shouldn't be too bad. Should still play absolutely fine. It's only when there's like thick scratching that you should really worry. Now, these are games that I got from another store. This is, I think, one of the final stores I went to, and there's one other thing I got from it that I'm not showing you till the end. This one is a game I remember from my childhood, and I remember breaking the game to make like one of the smallest teams in Scotland have hundreds of millions of pounds. So, Championship Manager 06. That, by the way, was my brother. He's going off to work. So, but anyway, as you can see, I need to get a sticker residue on it. Actually, ugh. I'm gonna have to try and find a British version of Google to get rid of that. We don't actually have a Google over here, but yeah, I remember just breaking the game and just, I don't know, I would spend hours on this game. The only problem is it takes up half a memory card. Yikes. But yeah, that was £1 as well. This is a game that I remember buying back at retail when I was younger. And it's a game I actually quite enjoyed. And I'm very intrigued to see if this version is as good. World Championship Poker. I can't remember the guy's name that's on the front. It's like Daniel something. I can't remember his name. That like something Anu or something. He actually now is on Twitch. He plays poker now on Twitch, or whatever his name is. As you can see, the graphics are actually pretty good on it. Still got the Morrison 7.99 sticker on it. I actually paid £1 for it. Yeah, I actually remember picking a game similar to this up actually in a Morrison store, which is actually a chain of shops over here. Yeah, that was £1 as well. I don't know why, but some like poker games like this quite fun. Why is it a 3+ as well? Surely it would be more because it's got gambling in it. Very, very intriguing. And next up, another Wii title. I know, I got really lucky with Wii titles. Force Unleashed. I got Star Wars The Force Unleashed for £1 from a charity shop for the Wii. Seriously, I do not know what my luck is right now. It's ridiculous. Disc is in great condition. Manual's in great condition. I believe my brother's actually played The Force Unleashed, and he said it's actually pretty good. I just hope the Wii version is as good as one he played. I think I've still got even more in here, actually. Yeah, I do. This is only like the first half, by the way. This is going to be a long video. Now, you guys know me and Midas games. I had to pick this up. Truck Racing 2. Look at that. I'm sorry, but look at the back. The back. This looks awful. This is actually, once again, you can see that is immaculate. Also, I'm now blue, according to the reflection. The case is falling apart a little bit. I mean, you know it's a Midas game, because that is not even... It says instruction manual. It actually tells you what to do in there, but it's a very, very... Oh, God, it has replays on it. Wonder if you could do what you can do in Steep, and just, like... You see things just bounce everywhere. Because the replays in Steep, it's the new Ubisoft game, are completely broken. Oh yeah, there is something in here. This isn't games related, but this is TV related. I can't believe I got it for this price. This is a complete collection from no, it's just like BBC DVD of Blackadder. Look at that price. I paid the equivalent of about $10 for this. You've got this box bit here. You've then got this bit here. You've got like quotes on it, and then it opens out. I can't actually open it all the way out because it will not fit on screen, but you can see 6 DVDs, but all of them are there. Simply, what an amazing... This is just an amazing find, because it goes through a heck of a lot more. So, yeah, that's everything from today. That doesn't... Apart from one thing, which is still down there, but I'll show you guys that right at the end. Now for the stuff that I got at the start of the month. We're going to start with this one here. Conflict Desert Storm. 99p. It was a really... I've heard decent things about this, actually. I think I actually owned this for the GameCube. So I remember I got like 2 free GameCube memory cards with it. The disc is in good condition as well. As well as the manual. So, I don't know. PS2 shooters tend to intrigue me quite a bit. And I don't understand why. So do games like this, actually. Motor Siege, Warriors of Prime Time. The best combat vehicle game, or vehicle combat game yet to appear on the PS2. A leading journalist. This guy obviously has not played Rocket League, has he? Because that is a vehicle combat game. Apart from you can even see. See there, it says goal. So this could actually be... There could be some sort of sports involved in it. Yet again, good condition disc, good condition manual. Next up... This one, yet again, is not video game related. But this is an anime that I found for a really, really good price. I've actually heard of the SNES game before this. This is the animated movie of Ray Earth. This was £1.50. One of the few times I actually get something from the arthritis store. They tend to not really have a lot of games and movies that intrigue me. But this one definitely intrigued me. I actually looked at the review. One thing I always do when it comes to animes, I always look the reviews up before I buy it. Because if it's very much like, this is terrible, then there's no point really wasting the money. You can see there's a little bit of a problem with the spine and the paper at the back. But the disc is in good condition. The inlay as well is in good condition. Something video game related, but not actually a video game. Can't believe I got this for 50p. The Minecraft Construction Handbook. This is the only handbook I have been missing. Sorry, it was 49p. This is the only handbook I have actually been missing. As you can see, it gives you like all sorts of different things you can do, like fortified walls. It's kind of like, it kind of just shows you different things that you can actually do. Like different ideas and such. It's actually a really neat book. I will get, there's quite a few things I need to pull out here. So, I need to pull these out. I'm actually going to get a couple of them out as I go through. I'm not going to show you what it is just yet. I am instead going to show you another arcade conversion game I managed to buy. Silent Scope. For those of you who don't know, I already own Time Crisis 3. That's actually going to be reviewed in a couple of weeks. But I thought, you know what, I've got Time Crisis 3. I want to see how Silent Scope is in comparison. It's one of the really, really early PS2 titles. You can see it on the bag look with the graphics. As I pull it off screen. There we go. You can see. I don't know what the arcade game actually looks like. I know what the Time Crisis 3 arcade game looks like. You can tell it's an early game as well because it's got the blue disc. That's how you know you're getting an early PS2 title, because most of them were blue discs. The only PS1 title I managed to get. Courier Crisis. I don't know what drew me to this game. It might be the fact that it was a very good price. I got it for about £1. Disc is pretty scratched up, but PS1 games have a tendency to still work even though they're scratched really, really badly. Made by New Level Software. I have never heard of this company, so that'll be interesting. Next up, a game that I've actually played for another console, SWAT Global Strike Team. Now this is the reason why I'm so intrigued by this. It says there, I'll cover the company's name up. Headset is optional. That makes me think: was there a PS2 headset that was compatible with this? Just shout commands to your SWAT team through your headset. I wonder. I don't actually own a headset, but I wonder if there's a way that you can use like a modern headset, hook it up to your PS2, and you go for. But yeah, but yeah, the manual's a little bit. It's not 100% flat, which is not a problem. But the disc is absolutely perfect. The disc is really, really nice in that. Next up, I'll go for this one. WRC World Rally Championship. I don't know why I love rally games. Something just draws me to them. Warning, love that. Warning, motorsport can be dangerous. Yeah, it can be dangerous if you go too fast. As you can see, that you've got the not really that many screenshots, just a lot of just bland information. Mobile Evolution Studios actually it's still taped shut. A couple of charity shops actually do that in the UK to make sure people don't actually, one, to make sure the disc is still there, and two, to make sure it doesn't get stolen. I haven't actually checked this disc, and ouch, that is a nasty disc. That's a problem. That might work, but there is a place in town that does disc cleaning. But I do actually quite like the fact that they put tape on that one, because there was a charity shop I went to that had 2 3DS games. The manuals were there, the games weren't. That's not something I have never heard of happening in British charity shops, is somebody actually taking the games. It's really not fair, considering the 3DS games I think were £2 each. Why would you steal that? Why not buy the game? Like, seriously. Speaking of buying games, this is a game that looks like a complete rip-off of Spyro. A game called Scalar. Now tell me that does not look like a blue Spyro. As we all know, Spyro is purple. That looks like a blue Spyro. Made by Global Star. For some reason, the text on the back of the screenshots, I don't know why, give me a very Sly Cooper vibe. The screenshots. Wait, I've not seen that Peggy symbol for a while. Spider. Well, that basically, for those who don't know, the Peggy system has the differences like 3+, 7+, 11+, 16+. The spider thing means is that people who are scared of insects. That can actually increase the rating of a game if there are potential insects in the game, which is very, very unusual. The disc is actually really, really nice. This one will be a fun game to review, I think, or an interesting one at least to review. Moving on to a couple of CDs now. This was a hell of a find. Men in Black, the album. It cost me £1. As you can see, there's a little bit of dirt on the back there. You can see mainly around here, there's some dirt on it. Got all the themes in there. Snoop, love that Snoop. This was back when he was Snoop Doggy Dogg. Yeah, there's a little bit of damage to the case, but I mean, so long as the case still holds, that's all that really matters to me. This is actually something I got from my mum because I think her copy went a bit iffy. The front of this needs to be cleaned, but it is the very best of Prince. My mum actually has one of the greatest hits of Prince, but I thought I'd get this one as well. Just the front needs a little bit of cleaning, but that's not too much of a problem. And sorry, all you can see is just, you know, my shoulder going like that. I look like you expect to see some strings just go like that. The last game before I show you the stuff here and the final thing is Vehicle Combat League presents Motor Mayhem. Yet again, another car vehicle sort of fighting sort of game. This one looks quite interesting. Made by Infogrames, who made some pretty notable titles over the years. They made some pretty notable stuff. I love that. Still got the promotional thing. You'll be entered for a monthly draw to win 5 recent Infogrames titles. Yeah, they don't make games anymore, so yeah, don't enter that. This is another good condition disc. I love the front of this disc actually. You can see the red and almost makes it look like a wheel. That's quite interesting. Once again, that's another 99p title. Pretty much the stack of games is pretty much about that big. That doesn't include these, which I should really show. Well, I'm going to show you this one first. This was a very, very interesting find. I've actually got the big box for this. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Something you may notice. I had to lift my hand there. This is the American version. This is actually the American version of the game. This CD key is required to fully use this product. Well, I don't know if we'll be using that, but well, I can't anyway because I'm a Mac user, so yeah. But I thought that's quite an intriguing thing to have because it's a 2-disc game as well. So, I wonder if it would still work without you registering it. Most likely so. Now for what I've been holding back. I got these. Let me just see if there's any more and if I missed any. I don't think I did. I picked these up. There might be a couple more in my cupboard, I don't know. Let me just check. Let me just see if I missed any. Oh, I didn't. I just wanted to be 100% sure. Yeah, there is a cupboard there. Like, this wall is actually part of the cupboard. I picked these up. This was one hell of a find. PlayStation demo discs. For those who don't know, I actually collect these. This is Disc 18, Volume 2. Pretty cool find. This one is a very rare one, actually, I believe. Disc 3. This is one of the really early ones. Played Actual Soccer 3 and Tomb Raider 3. That's how old that one is. Disc 37. I hope to eventually get all of the demos. Wonder how much it would actually be worth. Not too much, but still. Because sometimes on these demo discs, you see games that that were never actually released. And even earlier disc 2. Only the second disc. And there's a game on here called Deadball Zone that I don't think was released. And oh my god, there's Netya Rose games on there. Oh my god, there are Netya Rose games. I want to play them. Is there more? Oh, and then there's this one, sorry. Best games ever, sports special. And for some reason I picked the Konami Pro Evolution Soccer 3 demo disc for some reason, I don't know. But now for the thing I've been holding back on. I can't believe I got this at a charity shop for £1. I still have it in the bag. I couldn't fit this actually in my bag at all, in my actual big bag. You ready to see what it is? This is an Amiga game. This is Lemmings 2, The Tribes, for, you can see right there, the UK Amiga. This was an amazing find. I found this today. It's still got the big box. It's in great condition. Let me put the box back down there. Comes with this as well. Cyanosis. In the interest of conservation, this inner carton is produced from recycled biodegradable material. Let's hope it don't biodegrade in my hands then. But you open it up and you see this thing right here. You can see, look at the artwork on that. That is a freaking piece of legit artwork. But then you open it up even more and you will see floppy disks. Yes, this is the Amiga 1MB version of Lemmings. All the floppy disks are there. Someone has even made a Lemmings 2 saves disc. That's freaking awesome. All 3 discs are there. I mean, look at the condition. They look like they've been hardly ever played. It's great condition. This is from 1993. Even better, it comes with free with the Commodore Promotion Pack from 1991. You get a free copy of Lemmings as well, Lemmings 1. I mean, come on, this was £1 in a charity shop / thrift store. Most importantly, you get this. Look at this, though. I'm going to have to maybe move back a little bit. Look at that. You do not get that in modern video games anymore. That is freaking amazing. Reason why I saw this and I immediately picked up, because I thought there's a YouTuber I watch called Lazy Game Reviews. For those who don't know, I'm actually going to link his channel in the description. He does a lot of thrifting. He was actually the one who kind of made me think, you know what, let's make my own like video game pickup videos. And he's actually got some Amiga titles. He doesn't own this one though. But I'm not doing it to boast or anything. I might see if he's interested in it. Or I might just keep it for myself because, I mean, come on. How often do you see Amiga games for the equivalent of about $1.30? You just don't. You just don't. It's just absolutely fantastic. I am so happy to own this. And, I mean, I've got a bunch of cool stuff. Yeah, I mean, you saw what I got. I got a bunch of cool stuff. Like, I mean, I'm going to show you every stack. That's stack 1. Stuff. I don't even know if I can get all these in here. Stack 2. I have to flip it over so you can see the Blackadder thing. Then you've got stack 3, which is that one there. The stacks are around about 2 feet tall in total of all the games. And then we've got that stack of stuff, as I accidentally knock it with my desk. And then I've also got all of this. This is just 1 month's worth of thrifting. I must have got like 35 games, a bunch of demo discs, a couple of cool albums. But obviously that's the creme de la creme. This is the creme de la creme. This is the best thing I've ever found thrifting. This beats me finding Spyro 1 for the equivalent of $2. Absolutely astonishing. The only problem is now I've got to organise it into my collection. That's going to be the fun part. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I've now realised that this video is going to be somewhere close to half an hour. This is the longest thrift video I've done. I'm just so happy with everything that I've managed to get. Because as a collector of PS2 games, to run into something for a console that I don't own is amazing. Because yeah, I don't own an Amiga. A lot of people would be like, I don't own an Amiga, let's not pick it up. that game's worth a decent amount of money, actually. It's not the easiest game to pick up either, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you do. You did. And there will be another thrift video next month. I am going to keep this up throughout 2017 because the response to this has been fantastic. I mean, I've actually checked the previous two, and you guys have been commenting, you've been liking the video, and it's could be one of my more popular series here on my YouTube channel. It's also YouTube exclusive. People on Twitch do not see this. This is unique to this YouTube channel. Well, it's not unique because everyone does thrift pickup videos, but for me, people on my Twitch channel do not see this. They'd have to go to this YouTube channel to find it. But yeah, if you liked what you saw, please give it a like. Please share it about, because, I mean, come on. How often do you find Amiga titles thrifting? Or charity shopping? I have to keep making sure that's distinguished between the two. But yeah, drop a like, share the video around, comment, show your support, because I love doing this. So, but yeah, I will see you guys either on my Twitch stream or on the next thrift pickup video, which will be about the middle of February. So, I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. But seriously. But seriously. You can't beat that. Actually, you can if you actually find like a very rare console, but I can't beat that.